do some voice exercises?
Ba ba ba.
When he's doing that, are they voice exercises? Or is he like, does he have Tourette's?
I don't know.
For anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about.
That's fine. Don't. I feel like it's Tourette's.
No, I want to explain it. We got to give context to it.
Nah. No
Why?
context.
Yes, context.
Fuck context.
For all my One Piece fans out there, it's that guy. I forgot what's his fucking name.
I don't know.
I can't give any context. I forgot all the One Piece I've watched, and I haven't watched a lot.
What are other
voice exercises?
Just like a la 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 la.
There's mommy made me mash my M&Ms, but you do that with like the.
Do it. Show me.
And I don't.
Show me.
You know up and down chords.
Nope.
This guy's an artist.
Sing.
I can't. I refuse to.
I think the only time I've actually ever heard you fucking singing was that Eminem song, and I like recorded it on my phone in my dad's basement, and you got really upset.
That definitely makes sense.
I think that was really the only time.
I sing in the car sometimes. You've been with me in the car a few times.
Never.
On a few occasions.
I've never been in a car, but always only been in this basement.
Do we know anyone who still doesn't know how to drive a car? Like, not doesn't have their license, but doesn't know how to drive a car?
Cannot drive a car. I don't think so.
What a terrible... Like, that's the way to live. That was the intended way to live.
To drive?
At least. To not fucking drive.
You
to
live
not
to
know
drive.
how to drive. You live to drive. We were meant to not live to drive. I don't know. Think about how a society not so based on, like, not public transport, but, like, having a car would be. Like, you could just walk to a grocery store that was close to you.
That's just dense cities. Or, like...
It doesn't have to be like that, though.
How do you have a lot of people that can just... How, though?
I don't know. You make, like, little units. Does that make sense?
So
like,
it's
they
just
can
like...
be little individual units, but if you put them all together, then it's like a big city. But if you like took a square of a city that like had a fucking
just like its own
store,
self-sufficient economy.
Exactly. Not self-sufficient, but like you can do what you need to do, and then if you need to, there's like a train that'll take you wherever the fuck you need to go.
I would like more trains.
That would be fucking lit.
More trains.
That would be
cool.
Awesome.
More trains would be so fucking sick.
Love trains. I've only ever gotten to be on trains in Europe. I think.
I remember...
Never been on a train in the United States. Have you been on a train?
I've been on a train.
What kind of train?
It was like
the one here in our hometown.
It wasn't... I don't think you can get on that one.
Yeah, we can get on that one.
The one that goes to fucking downtown?
No, the one at the playground.
That's not a train,
That's a little
man.
train. We have a little train that goes around on little train tracks. It's lit.
I mean, I guess it is a train. It's a train. You got me there. It's a train.
But it's in like a park. It's lit.
Nah, there's the fucking Royal Gorge or whatever the fuck. Young as fuck.
Fucking what?
The Royal Gorge.
The Royal Gorge?
I don't know.
What the fuck's the Royal Gorge?
I don't know. It's somewhere in Colorado.
In the future, we will have someone else to verify things like this. I don't have my fucking phone. Oh, yeah. I'm recording. We don't have phones right now.
No phones.
We're recording on fucking phones.
No phones.
But in the future, there will be someone to fucking... I can be like... I can call you out on that and be like...
The Royal Gorge isn't a fucking thing. It's not real.
What the fuck? A Royal Gorge? That just doesn't sound... That doesn't sound real.
I feel like
if it is real, it sounds a little out of your pay grade.
Like, how do you know about
this?
Like,
yeah.
You should know about this.
Oh, no, dude. There are some cool train, like, experiences here in our home state.
I wonder what a bullet train... Well, bullet trains are smooth, huh? You don't even fucking really notice.
Kinda? I don't think so. I don't know. I've never been to Japan. Are there bullet trains in the United States? Another thing I'd love to have looked up, but we don't have our guy here. He's gone in his basement, consuming copious amounts of alcohol. We love you. Be safe. We love you. We hope he's being safe.
Fucking... What other trains are there? The locomotive?
What the fuck are you talking about right now? Do you know what a locomotive is?
It's like and it's like, I think they're coal powered. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
You can classify a car as a locomotive, though.
No.
No, I think.
Hey, I gotta go get in the locomotive and head to
I might be talking out of my ass.
Cars are definitely not locomotives.
Nah, okay. Trains are locomotives.
Let's try to break down that word. What is a locomotive? Motive sounds like engines or like something to relate with machinery, but it also sounds like something that would be bringed up in court.
A motive?
A motive?
That is, yeah, probably.
A locomotive? Locomotive.
I don't fucking know, dude. We don't have a guy right now. We can't verify shit. We were gonna try it. Brody got mad at me. He didn't get mad at me.
I never get mad.
He's getting mad at me right now because I'm hitting my vape.
Nope.
But I'm not hitting my vape. And that's that. He just hit his water bottle, and now I get to hit my water bottle, and it's gonna be a lot more loud, and it's gonna get picked up.
Just hold the fucking thing that makes the
simple,
noise.
dude.
Yes, it is.
It's not that simple.
Hold it by it. Literally, that's all you got to do. Put your finger on it.
But then when I put it back down,
it's like the last thing you make contact with.
It's great.
That wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad.
It was kind of bad. You want to talk about some socio-economic issues?
Nah, that's kind of. I was trying to think about different monkeys.
Well, we're watching behind the camera.
It's an orangutan, right?
That is indeed an orangutan, and he's driving a little go-kart around a zoo in
he's just going
some third world country. We don't know where he is. He could be anywhere.
Yeah, there's not a lot there's palm trees.
There are some palm trees, but
the lights look cool.
I don't know. There's a giant TV behind. We shouldn't be doing this. I was afraid that we'd start talking about it, but I would like to.
You're the one that brought it up.
Totally brought it up. You brought up monkeys
because it's a thing that you can think about and talk about.
To have a monkey up.
It's a topic, and this is a thing that you can. But you don't have to describe the thing we're looking at. You can still.
That's true, dude. But
you can still draw ideas from the things in front of you, but not make it apparent that they're in front of you.
Yeah, but I made the connection that you were looking at that,
and then you.
Let's talk about Sonic.
So, did you ever play any Sonic games?
I had one Sonic game for the Wii.
Which one?
I don't fucking know.
Describe it.
Super edgy. Super edgy. Like
Did they have swords?
Yeah.
They had swords?
Yeah.
That was Sonic and the Black Knight.
Okay. Yeah, I had that, and I couldn't beat the first level. I literally couldn't beat the first level.
I think I fucking remember that shit. How that shit's... I don't even know.
How many games have you... do you remember any games that you got when you were a kid and you literally just couldn't play them?
They were just too difficult?
Yeah, and then you just never played them.
Skyrim was one of them.
Really?
Yes.
You had it and then you just...
I had Elder Scrolls fucking whatever the fuck.
5.
Yes, 5. In like 6th grade.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I've heard all about this game. This is so cool.
Oh, yeah.
And then like, I don't even know how far I got, but I got some shit. And then I remember even telling you around the time that like, so I found the iron helmet that's on the cover of the game.
Yeah.
And so I thought it was the best helmet in the game.
Yeah.
And like, and I found it in such bullshit. I like killed some guards or some shit for it. And then I went to some mountain or something and could not, because like I was looking at the map and I thought I was going the right direction, and then I'm just on this mountain and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. And then I don't even know, I'm definitely mixing different things together, because I remember another time a giant fucking just like hit me and I like no clipped into the sky.
Oh yeah, I love when that happened, dude.
It was really funny, but I couldn't fucking figure it out.
Could you not grasp that it was an open world game?
I had no clue that it was open. I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, the first open world game is always a little tough.
That was probably my first open world game. Because Lego Star Wars don't count.
That's the only fucking game that I remember not being able to beat, I think.
I don't know what other games I had that I really struggled with.
What was your favorite game for the Wii?
Honestly, dude, new Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
Was so fucking great.
It was pretty lit.
But what else did I play on the Wii? Fucking Sonic Unleashed was kind of fun. It was pretty cool.
I don't know.
Just the way it played.
Is that supposed to be one of the good ones?
There's honestly a lot of the ones on the Wii aren't that bad. Like they're kind of cool.
I don't know.
Um,
I wish I knew more Sonic like lore, IRL lore.
I don't.
Like which ones were good, which ones were bad.
I didn't really know the depths of it. I just had a lot of them and thought they were all good because I fucking just loved Sonic.
Cause Sonic, dude.
Cause Sonic, bro, it's fucking Sonic.
Of course.
But I don't know what the fuck my favorite games were. I feel like I played the Wii for a while, and then once I got an Xbox, everything fucking changed. I was like, it was just like, whoa.
No,
everything is changing. Here you go.
I only had a Wii up until like 6th grade. No, it was 7th grade. Then I got my 360. And then I had to wait until 9th grade to get the fucking Xbox One. Because the Xbox One literally came out in 8th grade.
Oh my god, it did. Dude. Nah, just imagine being on PC even at that time.
That was
always.
Oh my god.
You would have saved probably some money.
Nah, you'd have spent a lot more. Imagine a PC from back then.
Yeah, but the amount of upgrades to get to where you are now aren't that many.
Yeah,
I don't think. And it's just like you already had the skeleton. It's like I have the skeleton. I won't have to make substantial upgrades for a few years, and when I do, I can fucking put them in the skeleton.
Nah, PCs are lit. But I only had a Wii for like a really long time, so I fucking played the shit out of that thing. I think I played almost every Lego game on there except for Lego Batman. Like Indiana Jones, I played both Star Wars games that were on there. I
definitely had friends that had the
Hobbit
Lego games.
And then I played the fuck out of Super Mario Galaxy 2. I never got to play 1 until I got my fucking Switch.
Dude, Galaxy, I forgot I played Mario Galaxy.
Galaxy was lit
that shit.
As fuck.
I definitely have that nostalgia with it, and I'm so happy to have that.
Dude,
it's so good.
It really is. I beat that shit, and then I just replay all the levels because there's so many fucking fun levels on there.
I just remember the sounds, bro, and like looking out into the abyss, and it was like so beautiful when you were like on the fucking the main area or whatever, where it's like just in the middle of space.
Globe, the fucking.
No, not like Mario's head.
Yeah.
It's like where Rosalina is or some shit, that like thing
yeah,
floating in space.
Yeah.
And you just look around and there's just more space.
Nah, that was pretty lit.
That gave me some like weird existentialism as a kid, but also it was like beautiful, and I was like, this is so cool.
Did you have any like? I remember on the internet for a while, like Wii mishap videos were a big thing, where like people were playing Wii. Like now, how
where they like throw a remote at the fucking TV or
like
something.
Now, how it's like VR mishap.
Yeah.
So like,
I never did nothing like that.
You never.
No, I think at most I might have fucking like hit my hand on a chair or something.
I definitely hit my hand on a few chairs, and I definitely fucking threw a moat at least once.
But I don't think I ever threw a moat. I never even had the wrist strap on. I just held the death grip that shit.
Death grip the fucking moat.
I remember hating the steering wheel on Mario Kart, like, because you could put the Wiimote in the steering wheel.
I always saw that shit. I never fucking played Mario Kart for Wii.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mario Kart on the Wii is pretty fun.
The only Mario Kart before the fucking...
Dude, Summoning Salt did a video about speedrunning on it.
Really?
And it broke my mind. I couldn't... Because the whole... You're fucking doing this?
No. For real.
What?
No accurate input whatsoever.
Nope.
It's fucking crazy. No, that is whack.
Damn, didn't play Mario Kart. Did you play Smash?
No, I didn't play Smash either, but I had Mario Kart for the DS, and I beat that shit.
Ooh.
Like 8 or 9.
I got super into fucking Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games.
Really? On what?
2010 ones on the Wii.
On the Wii?
Dude, it was fucking sick.
Fuck? It was everything you just saw. You're like, Mario and Sonic?
Pretty
Whoa!
much. Fucking pretty much.
Oh, no, whoa!
And like, fucking, of course, Mario's on the skis and then Sonic's on the snowboard hitting a sick-ass method grab. I'm like, yo! I need this.
Hell yeah.
I'm literally 8 years old. I fucking need this.
Nah, this fucking...
It was so cool.
I feel like an old fucking fart talking about old games. Because they're old now.
They are old.
They're fucking old as shit.
Dude.
But like, I miss those days. I miss video games back then. Just being a child. Like, I don't know.
Modern gaming is fucking weird.
Modern gaming is really weird. But imagine coming up in this.
Because, like, I know, it's like, I think about that. I'm like, is it good?
I don't know.
Would this be fucking awesome to grow up in?
To be determined, man. We'll have to wait and see. I just imagine fucking video games when we're like 90. If we lived to 90. Like the shit that we don't even fucking understand. It's like so complex that like we just can't wrap our fucking 90-year-old heads around it.
Sometimes I'll see videos of like laser projections on like a table. Yeah. And they like, and then you're like, you have like a controller or something, and it's like a game that's on the lasers that is being projected.
Is it like?
And it's like you're still doing like an analog input. Yeah. To do what you're watching and shit, but the thing you're looking at is like on the. It's like almost like projected on there or whatever. I think.
What?
Like,
on a desk or on a wall?
Either one, but it was on a desk in most of the videos. But I feel like you could do either one because of the fucking. It's not an actual screen, but it's a
box that projects.
Yeah, I don't even know. It looked like there was just fucking like flat surface. Yeah. You're fucking like I think they were on like a keyboard or something, like a weird type of controller, like not an Xbox controller, not a known controller. Yeah. And then like on this flat surface, it's like it almost was like some Space Invaders type shit. Where there's like little lasers and little things exploding, but it was like projected on this flat surface rather than like being on like a screen or something that you're like it was just there. Like
that makes sense.
Like I picture like if that can go further in the future, it could be like in Star Wars when they're playing like that chess game on the Millennium Falcon, where it's just like, or in Adventure Time when they're playing whatever board game and it's being projected in front of them and they're watching the little guys interact with each other.
What, Card Wars?
Yeah, Card Wars. Be some Card Wars shit. Because I was just looking at the carpet, like picturing little battles or some shit that are being projected, and I'm like, oh, that's like Adventure Time. What?
Definitely.
What?
And I think this might be the same thing as what you're talking about, but there are these fucking boxes that are laser projectors. And it would be like, cancel out that TV, put a white curtain behind it, and then you just have a box on there. Mm-hmm. And then when you want to turn it on, you turn it on, and it's literally fucking 4K and better laser projection onto this like white sheet. And then when you turn it off, it's just like blank wall. And then like you could put whatever up.
That's pretty cool.
I would fucking love that shit. Because then you would not have to worry about like a big black box. Just a big square.
No, I want to see like stagnant neon projections on buildings and shit, where it's like
they already do that though,
but better, not on screens. They're fucking lasers, and you can go through them. Like I don't know what the fuck I'm picturing. Like
I don't know what you
like they're literally just
on buildings,
holograms, I guess. Holograms, but they're advertisements and they're neon, and it's like Neo Tokyo. But it's not on screens and shit, so it's like they're not there, but they take up a space.
So it's a sign you can tangibly walk through.
Yes. Hologram.
Hollow sign.
Hollow sign. Hollow advertisements.
Alright, dude, you should make that happen.
I just want to see like fucking stock footage of New York, and instead of all the fucking screens and shit that are bound to go out at some point. I'm sure this shit I don't even know what I'm on right now.
I don't know what the fuck you're on either.
Just fucking holograms.
Just holograms.
They're just holograms. And they'd look awesome. Where they just have just like a kind of effect to them. I don't know.
I always want to make like predictions for the future, but just based on how our ancestors predicted our future would go. It's just so fucking... It seems so futile, you know? Yeah, like, to know at all what the fuck is gonna go on.
I mean... I feel like we're probably heading towards, like, a Ready Player One type of future. In some regards.
Like some VR bullshit.
Yeah, just some VR bullshit where it's like, this is so much better! Because, like... It kind of be like that sometimes where...
VR bullshit or Matrix bullshit?
Mixture of both. Because, like, I don't like VR for the reason of, like, when I take it off, I'm like questioning everything.
Yeah.
Whereas when I like go play a game on my monitors, I like it because I still can see my surround. Like I'm still in this my known space.
For sure.
But it's still that like barrier or like that breaking or whatever of like I'm immersed in this and I enjoy this more than whatever's around me.
Yeah.
And that is just gonna progress.
No, that is pretty fucking.
And we're just gonna ignore our surroundings more and more.
Probably some shit like that. I don't know though. I could see us going a different path too. I could see us going more like
Natchy?
getting back to our roots. That would be nice. It's a nice thought.
Which are? Like just
What do you mean?
not relying so much on like a jobly infrastructure or
Kinda,
like not having that reliance on technology because we definitely be needing technology for a lot of the things we're doing.
Not even so.
Just like the everyday.
Defined like that. Just more like finding a middle ground where we can still have nice things, but we can still preserve the earth and still like live harmoniously with it type beat.
Yeah.
And like I feel like that would be
if we tried to implement like technologies into how can this conserve the earth and maybe even benefit it, I'm sure we could do a lot of great things very quickly.
Yeah.
As to like just knowing how things work, I guess. Like if you mess with this source of water, the soil will whatever the fuck.
No, yeah.
And you just implement that on a larger scale with machinery, we could probably really make the earth maybe a little better, probably.
No, and it's...
But then there's also the shit in the ocean that's there, and we can't really do much about that because it's so inaccessible to us, and yet we still put shit in there.
I don't know. It can still do whatever and make a comeback at this point, but, like, we're nearing a point where it can't. But it's also, like, was this on a different take where we were talking about, like, little condensed mini city pods or whatever? Or was that on a different take of this?
I think that was this one.
Well then, okay, so it's like we need to be focusing on stuff like that too, where like you don't have to live like separate the people and then roads and then businesses.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can just put it all together within walking distance and then eliminate all of the roads, and then if you wanted to, you could still have roads, but not within these little city things, you know?
I think so. It's just like all sidewalks and fucking
Kinda, yeah. And then
wait places for, or areas and spaces for things that aren't like cars.
Yeah.
A little smaller, like bikes and scooters and fucking whatever the fuck.
That would make a lot more room for trees, even though it is more condensed, because people can maneuver trees a lot fucking easier than cars can.
Yeah.
So it would be nice, but I don't really see that happening anytime soon in the United States.
Definitely not. All of our cities are fucking built.
I don't know. Infrastructure in the United States hasn't exactly been cutting edge since the fucking like.
Well, because it was
1920s at best.
Because it was built.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, oh, okay, this is our infrastructure. This is how roads and cities work, and the way we have blocks designed, and so from that we're just gonna add more.
Yeah.
And not try to redesign the way we're adding more, just simply add more.
No, it's...
And build higher and build bigger.
It's pretty fucking nuts. It's not great, and it's definitely made us rely on cars a little too much. Because, like, what the fuck are you gonna do when your car goes out? You just simply can't participate in society, pretty much.
People will, like, move into a neighborhood that's, like, miles out from town.
Yeah.
But it's like a neighborhood,
mm-hmm.
and it's not like a big house on some land with property.
Yeah,
it's a fucking neighborhood with a backyard, like, and they're maybe not miles out, but they're like a substantial distance away from town, and there's not a commute to get there other than the road with cars, and so it's like, well, by some merit, I don't even know what that word means, but By
You
some
used
way,
it, right?
I did.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Depending on what you say next.
Well, by some merit, I'll have to take a car to get to where I need to go to participate, because I can't just be at home.
Yeah.
Or if you are at home, you have some way to be able to just be at home. But that's not. No.
No, it's fucking whack. But I don't.
We do rely on cars so much.
Yes.
Just keep thinking about it.
But like, it's that, and then it's also.
Well, then the highway system that ships everything to fucking everyone.
Yeah.
Your grocery store gets something from something.
Oil typhoons that are literally profiting off of literally America droning on as the fucking machine that it is. Like they get all the seepings of that. Because I just I paid like $69 today to fill up my tank.
Dude, I paid like $55 or some shit to fill up mine.
In my car. Accord. A Honda fucking Accord.
For unlead. Normal
literally,
shit.
It's fucking
normal gas.
$50 for a Honda Accord, dude.
It just blew me away that it could take that much gas.
No, that's
it costed
nuts.
that much. I was like, okay.
It is so crazy. That kind of makes me feel better though. I figured you would have been paying a lot less.
I thought so too. It was like on E too, so it's like from E to full. With me. It's like, okay, so that's how much gas that is. That's Jesus. Fucked.
That is fucked. No, I feel bad for our boys in fucking Chevy Silverados right now, dude.
Driving a big old truck.
Big old fucking.
If you have a
V8,
something like that, you gotta just keep it at half always.
Yeah,
keep it above
really
half.
To financially.
To just be okay.
God damn. No, I feel bad for the boys with their big trucks, but hopefully they got nice paying jobs.
Yeah, they usually have some sort of job that requires a truck like that.
Not usually.
Or usually they do. Or they fucking go into debt for a big old truck because they think it's cool, and they definitely have stuff to put in their truck. And so they just go into debt for their nice truck, and then they don't realize how much gas it consumes.
Yeah, dude. How do you feel about the truck SUVs, if that makes sense? Like the Ford Expedition,
I was about to
Toyota Sequoia, fucking Nissan's gotta have one.
I did not think that Sequoia was one of those.
Sequoia is totally.
It is big. My dad had one a while back.
It is definitely.
They're huge.
A Tundra with a fucking. No, it definitely is.
That's true. It's a Tundra with a fucking top.
Because I be seeing those new Sequoias and they look fucking fire. They're huge.
No, the Expeditions look really cool. There's one that drives around town, and I really like it.
Cannot move, dude. 0 to 60 in like 12 seconds.
That's all right.
That's all right, dude.
It's a fucking
or you could get a new Sequoia and it's like a twin turbo V6, and you can get a hybrid too. That's kind of some shit, dude.
I guess I like the look of the Expedition.
Nah, it definitely looks like a fucking Expedition, dude.
Yeah, it's like this thing can go anywhere.
Oh, for sure.
I wish it has that.
I wish it had the Land Rover like Safari windows, you know? Like we're in the back passenger, like the very back passenger, like there's the roof and then it starts to curve down. That curve is a window.
Oh.
So you can kind of see up. It's pretty fucking chill. That would be cool in that because of how fucking boxy and kind of round it is.
Dude, just have glass ceilings. We need to start having glass ceilings.
Fuck that, dude.
So then you can see how limitless the potential is.
I want to see some Tesla crashes where they flip to see if that glass ceiling fucking shatters.
They don't flip.
Shut up.
They don't flip.
That is kind of true. Oh, okay, but there has to be some scenario where somehow they flip. I know the batteries on the bottom and they're really bottom heavy and it's really hard to fucking flip them.
Yeah, something gets under it, it fucking flips.
It fucking flips. I guarantee. What happens to the glass roof?
What happens? Is it just gonna crush itself?
I don't fucking know.
Would the Tesla crush itself?
I don't fucking know, dude. Where's the Tesla truck, Elon?
Where's the
fucking Tesla truck? I've been waiting since I was. I think that thing was unveiled when I was like 16.
I was gonna say 16 or 17. I feel
like I'm 20, dude. Where is it?
Where's the Tesla truck?
Where's the Tesla truck? Fuck Elon. Fuck Ellen.
L.A. Degenerate.
Fuck L.A. Degenerate. That's a good rap name.
L.A. Degenerate.
Let's that could be your rap name, dude.
L.A. Degenerate.
L.A. Degenerate.
But you say it so it sounds.
Sounds what?
I don't even know. It already sounds like Ellen DeGeneres. I don't know how to say her last name.
DeGeneres?
DeGeneres.
That's not how you say her last name.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen DeGeneres.
DeGeneres.
Did you know she's Dory, dude? Did you know that?
Yeah, she's
That's
Dory.
That's some pop culture.
I love pop culture.
Pop culture. We have a pop culture guy in our.
Pop culture is my favorite thing.
We could literally take a break right now, sit him right here. We could fill the next 20 minutes of this podcast with bullshit pop culture.
Do you guys like pop culture?
Do you guys like pop culture?
I love pop culture.
I love a little bit of good pop culture.
Popular culture is just my favorite. I don't think that's
what that fucking. I don't think it stands for popular culture.
I think that's what it stands for. It's what's popular at the time. It's my favorite shit.
I think it's completely different.
What the fuck would pop culture stand for?
I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know, dude. Should we do that?
No.
Why?
Because that sucks.
That doesn't suck.
I don't give a fuck about pop culture.
They do.
I don't think they do.
I think they do.
They might.
Then why are they here?
I don't know. I don't know why I'm here, but it's nice.
It's all right. I definitely want to. This is definitely a first podcast.
This is
in a
definitely...
while. We've done a few before. Our mic got stolen. We used to have a nice mic. Now we have that little chill.
We got a little guy. Hopefully,
every time I've moved an inch, it's picked up. That would be cool.
It'd be kind of funny.
Just
wondering the whole time what that sound is too. What is that noise?
I wonder what
Never put the pieces together.
On every podcast I listen to.
I love the inaudible or the little sounds that you and I might make that both of us can't hear. Like the breath in I just took.
Yeah.
I made a little sound, but it was tiny. It was minuscule.
Man. I'm making so many of those these days.
And if you have just a mic in front of your fucking mouth,
yeah,
all those sounds are gonna pick up, and they're gonna be crispy, awesome.
Yeah, dude.
And that shit's like, I love hearing that in videos and podcasts.
No, me too.
That's what I like them for.
No, I wonder what our reoccurring isms are gonna be, if that makes sense. Like, Bert says bullshit in Two Bears that he always repeats 100%.
I was gonna say 100%.
Or Nightmare or whatever. And
Nightmare.
And Bobby Lee says, "Is that? The thing is that."
Oh, I definitely get that. I get that. The thing is that. I definitely be saying that shit sometimes. That makes sense.
It just makes me wonder what what reoccurring speech patterns we have that are easily picked up and walkable.
Yeah, that's true. That's something I think that you just notice over time.
No, for sure.
And you and I are adapted to each other, so we don't fucking pick it up at all.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
That is a weird thought, just having your whole world picked apart. Because we're so used to everything. This is just normal to all of us here.
Everyone here right
in
now.
This rat's nest.
If you're just listening to this and you're not watching, you'd see that this room's actually full of dozens of people.
Are we gonna do
very quiet?
Are we
listening?
Do fucking Spotify and shit?
Yes.
And then also YouTube?
Everything,
dude.
The fucking Primal Intelligence is gonna be worldwide.
What's that?
Global.
What was that social media site that Donald Trump went to after he got kicked off Twitter? We gotta post
Parler?
it there. Yeah, we gotta post it there. I want my message.
I think that shit got shut down.
Really?
I think so.
We need our guy, dude.
That's
we need our fucking guy.
We do. Because I feel like I remember seeing something a while back about it getting looked at, and I don't even know. I don't even know.
I need our guy to be here, dude. How the fuck are you gonna set that up?
Set up what? Having another guy?
Yeah. Are we gonna do another camera? Because he's gonna.
Yes, he's gonna have his own. Because think about it. Think about how much easier it would be to just individually film him rather than incorporate him into this active setup.
But think about how easy it would be to incorporate him, because you can totally see in there. And he can set up a little bullshit desk or huddle down on the fucking floor.
Or it just cuts to a different camera. And it's
completely blocking the doorway. We have had one on screen Easter egg in this podcast.
Yes.
We've had one. That's going to be a reoccurring thing.
I just picture like some radio show where you're listening and you have no idea what the fuck's going on actually, like what they're seeing and in their space that they're inhabiting. Mm-hmm. And then you watch the same like radio show or whatever the fuck and you're like, there's so much shit happening in this room. How are they keeping a conversation? How are they just managing to like just divert people's attention to just listening and not because I just think that's such a cool element to talking and conversating is it's a thing you're listening to, so things can be happening in front of you and they have nothing to do with the conversation.
No, I enjoy specifically this scenario as a visual bit because everyone in this house other than us is fucking quiet as a church mouse, so they can easily just walk right past. I mean, the dogs might give us some trouble, but
the people will definitely hear dogs and that'll suck. But yeah, it's like anything can be happening.
Anything can be happening at any time.
You just never know.
You really don't. What did you say those fucking energy drinks cost?
Like, where the fuck was I? I think I was at like King Supa's or some shit. And I saw like a 6-pack or something for I think $8. $8. I was like, whoa, those are good. That's good pricing. They're on sale right now.
I keep finding them on my walk home from school, and I can't believe I've already gotten them at $8 worth of those. It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't even know. They just appear, man.
They just appear out of nowhere.
Just fucking appear.
I find lots of food on my walk home from school. It's pretty great.
I wonder how bad this air vent is, and also, I guess it's kind of weird to talk about post-editing right now because I don't even know how the post-editing is gonna go.
That's awesome.
But I'm very curious to see what the editing of sound. What the fuck do you call that shit? I don't know. Sound editing, the sound engineering on the software we're gonna use. Got to gatekeep everything though. Got to gatekeep everything.
Gatekeep everything.
Curious to see what that's like.
No,
so like here's the audio, no editing while we're having a conversation.
You can hear the boiler. It's going pretty fucking overtime. Definitely a lot of white noise.
Might be able to hear some stuff right now.
Yeah.
And here it is back again. And this is what all of it has sounded like to this point.
It would be.
It's a big difference, right?
Yeah.
I hear a huge difference. I'm very surprised with modern technology.
It is pretty crazy, dude. That's I'm pretty astounded at our little editor boy. We keep him in a closet.
We feed him scraps.
We keep him tucked away. We give him scraps. But that's what you have to do to make it in this business.
It really is. You gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet.
You have to take advantage of people to get ahead in life.
It's the only way.
And this is us doing that.
You gotta be a yes man.
You gotta be a yes man.
Yes woman. Yes person.
Yes person.
You gotta be a yes.
Yes they them.
Yes. You gotta just be a yes.
Yes. Say yes as many times as you can every day, and I promise you,
something will happen.
Something will happen. Good, bad, something will come your way. I promise.
Things will happen.
I want to play D&D.
D&D would be fun to play.
D&D would be fun.
D&D is just like we didn't even play it right, and there's so much that can happen, and then there's always that asshole who's like, oh yeah, in my D&D campaign, me and my friends fucking conquered this fucking did all, and you're just like, I don't care. I want to do it myself. Yeah. I don't want to hear about your D&D time and how much fun you had. I don't care. I want my own.
D&D is lit. My favorite part of it is that I build characters out of Legos, and I have a surplus of Legos at my parents' house, and it's just literally the funnest fucking part.
It's just
you get to build your character,
large scale
whatever
imagination with the boys.
It's a large scale DIY fucking RPG.
No, it's just like
it's turn-based RPG.
I have this, and he has this power, and he can do this because he did this when he was doing all this.
Yeah.
And he's stronger than this one, and you go, It's literally like fucking that, and it's so cool because you're not a kid doing it, and you're an adult with your friends.
An adult with your friends, and you're really high in someone's basement.
Yes.
Yes.
What's
what?
like just forget about the last 15 years of fucking movies and what they have done to these names.
Okay.
Marvel or DC, just as a fucking sheer comics.
It's kind of always been DC. Cause like I don't know, I was always like, when you're a kid, you want to be edgy, and DC was fucking edgy. So
Yeah.
DC.
Yeah.
And then looking back on that, not that I know a lot about. I know enough about comics to know that I don't know a lot about comics.
That's true. I watched some comic videos and I thought I knew shit.
Yeah.
And that was a while ago, and then I watched some more
Yeah.
a little recently, and I'm like,
Huh?
huh?
It's fucking crazy, and like, just these
I didn't realize it took like a Legends approach.
these insane like self-contained worlds that are like masterfully put together, and then the art styles and stories in them. It's nice.
They are nice.
But something that I don't care to. Not that I don't care to experience. I could. I'm not a fucking. I ain't no pussy. I
You ain't no
fucking
pussy?
nerd, dude. I'm not gonna sit
I'm
down
not-
and read fucking something, dude.
And then imagine what's happening.
Imagine, bro. Fuck.
Imagine the fucking pow, bing.
No, it's something I'd like to push myself to get into, because reading's good and people should read.
Well,
'cause
you can
that's-
also read them online
Nah, fuck
for
that.
free.
My dad did that for a while.
It's why not?
Yeah, that's true.
I've like thought about reading One Piece manga. Dude, what is that spider bark? That spider is just
There's
going
just
off.
spiders in the wall, dude.
There are
Fuck.
spiders in the wall.
Maybe we can we can't do anything for that.
No.
Hopefully they quiet down and realize that if they don't quiet, they will not be fed for weeks.
Yeah.
Weeks.
Literal weeks.
I
They
don't-
will not be fed.
I swear to God, if the spiders get let out.
The spiders are coming. God damn it! I was gonna say some shit.
I know. I've had two moments like that in this podcast where I was like, okay, and oh, I have something to say, and then I completely forget it.
No, it's crazy that they take like a Legends approach though, with where a lot of people are just a lot of writers are fans of comics, and then they just end up being able to write for it, and then there's their own universe where these things happen, and there's just a lot more what ifs, or you have your own idea of what this person is like. I guess so, like Bruce Wayne's this certain type of character, and in my head,
perspective on the character.
and in my head, there's a way that I feel like he is a different way in other things, and then you read or hear about a certain comic, and it's like, wait, what? They changed him, but only a little bit. Where, oh, he's not such a fucking. He's not good like Batman. He's not. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. And it's like just humanizes him more, I guess, because he's not a superhero. He's a dude with a suit. Where Iron Man kind of, I don't really know. Maybe he does still get treated like a dude in a suit, but he feels more like.
They're completely
Superhero.
different takes on the same bit, though. Like, kind of. It's just, what if rich dude didn't have superpowers, but he was so rich and cocky that he got them? But
I
not
guess
even rich. Take away the cocky, just the rich.
Yeah, no, I like when Bruce Wayne's not a dick.
Yeah,
When he's fucking
he's like such a fucking
a Robin Hood type of fella.
Like literally, he abides his own moral laws like so strictly, and he's just such a fucking.
I think that's what I like about Batman so
I don't
much.
know.
Is he has his own moral code that's always been like very solid in its way, no matter what medium Batman takes in. Where like, I guess Spider-Man has that same thing where he doesn't kill, but it's just so fucking because like Batman gets more gritty. I guess there's also been more exposure though. There's more things made that have to do with Batman than Spider-Man. So we haven't seen as many takes on Spider-Man get big, but it's neat. I guess I just find Batman more interesting. Yeah, I like DC way more.
For sure.
it's just fucking cooler, bro.
It's not a question when you start thinking about it.
But it feels like Marvel does like the galactic scale things, like better. Where
it's because there is that for DC for sure.
There are galactic threats, but they feel more like gods. Whereas, like, in Marvel, they're like inconquerable. I don't know. They're like not inconquerable. I don't know what the fuck I was about to say, but they're just things that exist.
Yeah.
But in DC, they feel impossible.
Nah, I don't.
Because they have like all the universes.
Did you watch Did you watch the Snyder cut of the Justice League?
No, I watched.
Did you watch
somebody talk about it?
It was Cosmonaut.
I think it was Cosmonaut. It was definitely fucking Cosmonaut.
The Schneider cut of the Justice League was to my knowledge, like the only thing that came close to even somewhat exploring that galactic scale of DC. You know,
yeah.
Like movie wise, the comics have been doing it since the fucking 90s and the 80s. But
with that though, you can't do it in one movie. That's the shitty part.
And yeah, Marvel has that Disney backing to be making all these fucking movies to do that full scale.
I like what. Did you see the new Flash trailer?
Yeah. What's it called? Flash something?
Flash Gordon. I don't know what it's called.
No, not Flash Gordon.
But do you know what the whole thing about it is?
Yes. It's like the
I
most
see what
famous
Disney's
Flash.
doing.
Yeah.
And I like what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because
it's not Disney for Flash.
It's not. Yeah. It's not fucking. They're DC's quitting with the Disney approach.
Yeah.
Trying to. I haven't seen Shazam, so maybe that would be a little bit.
Black Adam too. Did you see anything about that?
No.
Did that catch your eye at all?
Not
That's
really.
DC.
And I know it is.
Black Adam was the fucking.
I think
shit.
it's the marketing though. Like maybe the movies. Because I haven't seen the fucking movies, but the marketing felt very Marvel.
Yeah.
Whereas like, this shit, it's just like, oh, you guys are starting to become aware of your arsenal, and you made these modern characters, and even though people might have their thoughts and opinions on them, these modern characters are still the Flash and Cyborg and these fucking people we know.
Yeah.
And these characters relate to other characters that are the same but are different takes, and so seeing the Flash meet himself, which then creates Reverse Flash, and then that somehow fucking now we see Rubber Batman and the fucking very first iteration we modernly saw of Batman. It's like, okay, you guys are fucking going into your bin of things. That's fucking great. Stop trying to do new things. Do new things with your old things. And I think they're doing that now, and it's very cool.
No, that is nice to see. I just fucking
Rubber suit Batman with the fucking nipples, bro. It's so good. I couldn't believe it. That was like the highlight of the Super Bowl.
That is pretty.
Was seeing that fucking commercials.
Oh.
Wait.
Hell yeah.
I did
not watch the Super Bowl at all. I checked like twice on my phone just to see.
Honestly, it was a good game. Like
it kind of looked like it.
It was a fucking good game. And then like the fourth quarter comes around, it's like, all right, where's the cheese at? Start bringing the cheese. And cheese it was.
Yeah, Phillies fucking fans went crazy. Fuck the Chiefs though.
Fuck the Chiefs.
Shazam and Black Adam.
I like that. I like that duality. They're the same fucking thing.
Well, yeah, but they did take a very Marvel approach, and that did turn me off of both of them too. It was very like, haha, like a comedy superhero movie, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And that doesn't work for a lot of especially DC. That kind of only works for Spider-Man for me.
I never really thought about it until more of the Avengers started coming out, where it was just so much banter that didn't need to happen. Yeah. And it was so weird to be thinking like, why don't I like the interactions I'm seeing?
Okay, but for all the flack that Marvel formula catches, it can be very good, and it is very easy to watch. It is like you can put on a Marvel movie and just be like, okay, whatever, turn my brain off. There's a lot of them. To give them credit.
But I like where from the DC movies that I have watched, it keeps your attention.
Yeah.
It changes how you understand this Marvel formula where you're expecting Batman to fucking, I'm referring to like the new Batman with like edgy Redditor Riddler,
Predator Ridley, dude.
He really was a fucking Predator, dude. Finally watching that shit.
That was the edgiest fucking Batman movie.
I loved it. It was so good. I really liked it.
The best iteration of Batman was Lego Batman for me. I love that. Will Arnett hit it out of the fucking park.
I agree.
They couldn't have picked a better way to write him, and they couldn't have picked a better person to voice him.
To anybody watching, you got to watch the Lego Batman.
The Lego Batman movie is worth the watch.
It's very fun.
It's worth its weight in salt.
And it's Legos, dude.
And
it's just
Legos.
It's great to watch.
Very, very fun to watch. When I was a kid and they first the
I thought the Lego movie was completely stop motion.
I thought it was completely stop motion.
It's like
too.
60-70% stop motion,
if that.
But
like a lot
for a long time, I thought it was all stop motion.
So I remember seeing that, and when that came out, it was about the time when movie theaters started putting in like the big comfy seats.
Mm-hmm,
so that was my first comfy seat like interaction. I saw the Lego movie.
I don't remember what my first one was, but I do remember watching a YouTube video talking about the like Easter eggs in the Lego movie, because I was like, oh yeah, like watching the video before I got through it, I was like, there has to be so many fucking kids on YouTube that made shit with Legos. And then it started to go into it, show like this one series this person came up with that like went on for like years or so. I don't know how long it went on, but it had the tube with the rainbow in it.
Yeah.
That like was the Lego land or whatever. And that was like the whole movie element was like they fall through this tube, and then when they fucking land in the tube, they're in real life 3D New York.
Yeah, real life New York
and fucking
with Will Ferrell.
With Will Ferrell. And it was so cool just fucking seeing like this kid's idea of his Legos in his basement.
Yeah.
Go onto YouTube, people were with it, and it started this whole movement of people making Legos move with stop motion and shit. But then it just fucking snowballed into, oh yeah, no, this fucking tube this kid made is in the Lego movie, and it's a little homage to that shit that started that whole wave.
That's lit as fuck, dude. I didn't know that.
It was fucking awesome, bro.
Dude,
I think they even named it the same thing. I don't know.
Old Lego YouTube was the fucking best.
And then the spaceman with the cracked fucking...
Yeah.
That was a kid's fucking character.
That's lit, dude.
I'm pretty sure it was like fucking somebody's shit in a video. Fucking spaceman with the yellow face and the fucking cracked helmet.
No, if I could find someone out there who experienced like just the right old side of Lego YouTube, where it was like old weird zombie stop motions and Lego Star Wars stop motions, and just like people being really creative with Legos and like doing set pieces and shit. I could talk for fucking hours, dude. There's like so many old videos I wish I could find.
I kind of got into that a little bit when I was in like 5th and 6th grade. I had an iPad with a stop motion app. And it would take a picture and leave a ghost of the last picture.
Yeah.
And I did it with my Halo figures.
Hell yeah, dude.
And like some of them were pretty cool.
No, yeah, for sure.
But dude, oh my god, I think I sent it to Chase, but I could try to find it and send it to you, but I might have sent it to you too, but of like a stop motion fight of Dragon Ball figures, the same figures I have.
Yeah.
So like I just know how much you can move them and what they can do.
Yeah.
And so I'm watching this fucking stop motion, and it was the most fluid goddamn thing in the whole world.
Oh, I bet.
I couldn't believe just how good it was. It was like, I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah.
It was so fluid, and like you couldn't tell it was stop motion. It looked like fucking something on a computer.
It's crazy. I fucking love stop motion. You can totally like take the time to make it look so crazy and do so many crazy things.
I like when it's cutty though, and a fucking
that's great.
Very clearly is a stop motion.
No, I just remember I also on my iPad fucking downloaded a stop motion thing, and I had little clones because I loved the Clone Wars from Star Wars. And then it made a little set, and then I was only at first moving one guy around at a time. I was like, holy shit, I can like move 3 guys at a time and like make them all be doing shit. And it was just, I missed that shit. It was so cool.
Yeah, that is a whole different thing where you have multiple characters, but only one's doing a thing at a time.
Yeah.
But then you have one's moving and the other one's reacting to their movements, and like
2 dudes fucking eating in the background or some shit.
Yeah, immediately adds so much more life.
It really does.
And it's in that context something you wouldn't think about, because it's just something that would be happening, but because you're making the entire set happen at once, you have to make that interaction happen and make sure you don't change it too much. Whereas, like, if you're making a movie or some shit, it's that same concept, but the execution's a little easier, maybe.
And a little more natural.
Yeah, way more natural for sure.
I don't know.
And if you don't know what to say, just say purple watermelon because you're a background character and it looks like you're saying anything.
Purple watermelon. Does it actually?
Watermelon purple? Purple watermelon?
Your mom was an extra on what?
Fucking Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
I don't know. I haven't heard from her if she got in, like, made it through the cut or whatever. Cause,
yeah.
A lot of extra scenes get shot, and it's
no, for sure.
But it has to be a 45-minute episode or whatever.
What a crazy fucking world.
But no, they still be hiring out there in Montana for that shit.
I bet.
Like, if I'm sure you and I probably could have gotten hired for a gig out there.
That would
for
be
Yellowstone. That'd be weird.
Pretty fucking nuts.
But I bet there's shit out here we could probably get involved in too.
No, yeah. What's the reality where we like just start doing freelance fucking acting bullshit?
This one.
This
could
one.
be. It could be. We could just fucking. What if we made a? Yeah, dude. We can make a YouTube series
about us acting and all
this
stupid shit.
Where it's like, all right, we're gonna go on Craigslist and we're gonna apply for a bunch of different fucking weird things.
Yeah.
And we're gonna try our best to like discreetly film our time doing it.
That would be pretty chill.
And then it's just like, all right, so in this video we're gonna go fucking out to Denver and we're gonna do this fucking, and then this is our perspective on it.
Yeah.
And then we could maybe, hopefully, one day have a follow-up video where it's like, all right, dude, check it out. Here's the live cut. Look in the background. There we are. There we are.
Yeah, dude, that would be
but
chill. You could do a little rating
crazy.
system. Give it a little rating system.
The overall experience.
5 popcorns out of 17. I'm going to check how much time we've been doing this for, and then depending, I might go take a piss.
58 minutes.
58 fucking minutes? Are you kidding me, dude?
Nah, dude.
And this was I sat down and we started talking, and did we do an intro?
Not really.
Welcome back.
I think we did say welcome back.
Or we did, well, it's not welcome back.
This is welcome to Primal
Welcome
Intelligence.
to Primal Intelligence. This is we're not really sure if that's going to be the name of the channel or the podcast. We're doing this with a bunch of people, and we're all going to be on this channel, and it's going to be
the channel this is uploaded on is like a
shared kind of.
It's like a little hub,
but
a little
network. We're all working on it together, and it should be pretty fun.
There'll be a lot of different types of videos, but there'll be like consistent, like each type of video will be consistent with itself, if that makes sense. Where like Primal Intelligence, our podcast will always feature me and Aidian, and then we'll have our little researcher fella, but that's like still an integral part. And then we'll have a guest, and then
sometimes
we'll have
some guests.
Another video type with its own, another video series with its own name, that will have its own names and faces on it, and they'll be consistent with what that type of video is.
It'll be great.
It'll be super cool. And we'll probably be writhing in the future when we hear us on day one talking about what it'll be like, and then cut to the future and it's nothing like that, and we'll be like, why were we saying all this?
Well,
that's the fun of it, though.
Be ready for change. That's all you can be.
Change.
But this is the first episode of Primal Intelligence, or whatever we're gonna.
Are you closing us out?
I'm closing us out because I have to take a piss, and we've been doing. This is the longest podcast we've ever recorded. We've definitely recorded podcasts before, like I said. They've always been like what? We've never made it to like even 45 minutes.
Yeah, I was just more like thinking maybe we take a quick little break where we would normally do an ad break.
We're not
where we would normally do an ad break.
Yeah, sure, dude.
And we take a quick. No, not even at the end. This is just the beginning.
This is just the beginning, dude.
This is just
the beginning. A 3-hour marathon, the first episode, dude.
No, I just think we ride this momentum. If like we take our quick break.
Okay, no, you're right. We'll take a break.
All right, we'll be right back.
We'll pray.
We're gonna go take a pray break. We'll be right back. You want to put your hand over the lens for us? Thank you.
All right, we're back. There's music in the background. It's great.
We're fucking back. We're back.
All right, we're back.
There's just a weird black box over us. I don't know what it is.
I
cannot explain
what
it.
It is either. Maybe
It's like
you can see.
stuck on us.
You can maybe see Brody's head if he sticks it up a little bit, but
You can definitely hear me fucking with the mic though.
probably. I guarantee
It's
I've
not
moved.
doing that. Sorry,
It's
guys.
definitely brushed up. We're back. It could have been seconds, hours, days. We are wearing the same clothes. Maybe we just have really good attention to detail.
We have phenomenal attention to detail. In fact, we just watched our entire recording back, so we're gonna bring it right back where we were. Even you won't even notice the transition.
Do you hear those seagulls?
There's seagulls.
Do you guys hear seagulls?
I think we're at a port right now.
We might hear some seagulls real quick.
We're port bow. Port bow, about to get down. And there's a lot of seagulls. Dude, I just saw this video of a bunch of blackbirds in Mexico slamming into the ground. Is fucking cursed.
What do you mean slamming into the ground?
I don't know. It was like a bundle of, like a flock of birds. And then it just fucking like a mass, like hundreds of birds just.
And they all hit the ground.
Most of them. And then all of the ones that can fly away. And then there's just hundreds laying on the ground dead.
I wonder if that's like a ant death circle type thing. You know that? Like,
What?
so ants mainly see through pheromones. that
Loud
they smell.
seagulls.
Loud seagulls, guys. It's crazy. These seagulls, they don't go away. I don't know. Fucking seagulls, man. I don't know.
There's a pheromone?
Anyways, ants, they pretty much live off of, not live. They see through smelling mostly.
Yeah.
And that's how they communicate. So that's how they traverse things. Is they go in a line and then they smell the person in front of them, and then that's how they know where they're going.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, a line will split off and then start going in a circle, and then they won't be able to stop going in a circle until they all fucking die.
They all die?
Yeah, like they will fucking starve and shit, and then they'll die there, just walk in a circle until they die. So I'm wondering if, like, maybe one of those birds, they're all, like, in a school, if you will. It's not a school of fish, but, you know, it's a flock of birds.
A flock of birds.
And, you know, imagine one or two of them start taking a dive. Maybe all of them are like, holy shit, okay, we're taking a dive. We're taking the dive. And then, I don't know.
It looked like a gust of wind or some shit. I don't even know.
Fucking seagulls, bro. God damn.
A lot of seagulls. You know why they call them seagulls? Because if they flew over the bay, they'd be bagels.
I know you haven't seen all of BoJack yet, but you know how they do celebrities that are animals sometimes? I'm so surprised they never did a Steven Seagal. Like, that just would have been really
They
fun.
never do?
They never do a Steven Seagal.
That sucks.
They do, Matthew Fox and something wolf, but Matthew Fox is a wolf and whoever wolf is a fox. I thought that was pretty funny.
Okay.
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 I don't know who Turtle Top is supposed to be.
He's J.K. Simmons.
Really?
The fucking manager dude?
Yeah.
With the glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's J.K. Simmons.
Not the actor. I don't know who he's supposed to be, though.
Oh, like, is he you think he's imitating a real person?
Yeah, he's got to be.
I see.
Maybe it is a stereotype, though. I don't know.
I fucking love J.K. Simmons, dude.
You
need to watch Invincible.
He's a great actor.
I don't think we have Amazon, though.
We do not have Amazon. I could probably get Amazon for free or buy it.
Get it for free. Because it's a really good show. That'll make you go, oh, God.
That I could finally watch all of, what's
The
that
Boys.
show called? The Boys. God, I only got bits and pieces of that, but from what I saw, I fucking loved it.
You haven't seen the first episode, have you?
No.
Oh, my God. Season 1, episode 1?
Yeah, no.
The first 2 minutes?
I think I
The
jumped
first
in,
2 minutes,
I
dude?
think you and some of our former roommates might have watched the whole first season, like, one day.
I love that
wasn't
I've
there
seen the
for it.
whole show.
Yeah, no, it was always you sitting down and watching it by yourself.
Bro, anyone out
And
there,
then someone was there.
they're
with
both
you.
the same vibe, and they're both on the same fucking streaming software.
Yeah.
Streaming software.
Streaming service.
But The Boys
The Boys
and Invincible.
Invincible.
The Boys has a lot more to it, though. There's
Yeah.
a lot more going on.
Isn't there more seasons of it too?
Yeah, that's what I
Is
meant.
there 4?
No, they're working on 4. 4's finna come out soon.
Yeah.
And
have you seen the new South Park episode?
New episode?
New episode.
New single episode?
Well, yeah, because they come out episode to episode.
What's it out on?
It's out on HBO.
No. Is it the ones that are on Comedy Central?
Yeah.
Interesting.
There's a new season. I think episode.
So what the fuck's getting put on Paramount then?
I don't know.
Is anything on Paramount by then?
Yeah, I think there's all of South Park on Paramount. Nah, but this episode it is about Black and Jewish relations.
Oh.
Which as
with
to,
who? Just in general?
Just in general, and it's
so is it about
it's highly
Tolkien and Kyle?
Yes, it is about Tolkien and Kyle, and it's kind of about Kanye.
Okay.
It's pretty much about Kanye.
Fun.
Like yeah, it's great. As two white men, we don't have a lot of talking points on this. We don't really
I like South Park.
This is an issue that does not apply to us, so our opinions are not very helpful to anyone.
Are you saying that because this issue doesn't apply to us, it's not affecting you?
No, I'm saying that
therefore
I do have thoughts on it, but I think because I am not in this situation, like I'm not playing the game, so I'm not gonna fucking backseat drive in this. This
is all a game to you? You think Black and Jewish relations are just a game because it doesn't affect you? That's what you're saying right now?
That is
that. I think you're saying this is just a game because you're a white man and it doesn't affect you.
I think that it is a very serious topic. That.
Oh, I'm glad you as a white man think this.
A white man. Thanks, Chuck. Thanks for sitting in on this.
That's his 2 cents.
That's his 2 cents. He thinks that. I think that sharing our white man point of views on this would not be helpful to anyone.
I mean, it likely wouldn't. I don't have any input.
Oh, this shit's empty.
That's crazy.
It's gone. No one saw where it went.
It left. It grew legs and
I literally
walked right out.
What? Episode 2's coming out tonight, though. That's gonna be pretty lit.
It's every fucking what's today? Wednesday? Thursday? Every Thursday?
I think so. Some shit like that. Every Thursday on Comedy Central.
I think new One Piece is every Friday.
Actually, does it come out on Crunchyroll?
Yes.
Do you watch them?
No.
That's
it's because the
caught up. This man caught up to One Piece and he hasn't stayed caught up.
Fuck that.
What do you mean fuck
They're
that?
still in fucking Wano.
So?
It's stupid. It's actually
I know it's stupid.
It's the longest arc ever.
That's dumb.
But it's a good one. But it's like
that's
oh
dumb.
my god. It's really pretty
Are you
too.
gonna skip it?
No, I'm
Watch it!
halfway through it, but it's more like I don't want to. I'm waiting for a specific episode to air, and there's still a few more weeks.
And then you're gonna power through to that.
Because I want to see how they animate Luffy fucking transforming. I want to see what it's like.
What is he gonna transform into?
Heavy One Piece spoilers. He's a 5-speed transmission, dude.
Yeah, dude.
He fucking goes into gear 5.
Car.
He's a car. He turns into a car. No, I'm kidding. He doesn't turn into a fucking car. But the fact that it's the type of show where I can say he turns into a car and he fucking believes it though says you need to watch it.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
No, his whole I don't want to fuking tell you this shit.
I don't give a shit.
I'll so watch cool. It. You need to watch it.
I'll watch it. Tell me.
So he's his fruit hasn't been used in like hundreds of years and the government's been hiding it.
Yeah.
And then Shanks somehow gets it. We still don't know how.
Yeah.
Or why. And then Luffy eats it and his fruit's always been kind of very comical a little bit where like we all like especially in like the earlier like pre-time skip where you're at Luffy's very creative with his fighting style and it also doesn't always make sense where it's like how are you inflating like a balloon and flying around a room or whatever like a balloon even though you're made of rubber. I guess balloons are rubber or whatever, but like
or whatever that
like he does things that you've already seen where it's like that doesn't like you might don't think about it too much. It's just like because he's just always been very creative with his fighting. So then but his devil
Just tell
fruit
me.
is basically, I don't know what it's fucking. It's still called the same shit, but when his devil fruit awakens,
Yeah.
he the whole thing about an awakening is it affects your surroundings.
Yeah.
Whereas like before he's awakened, it's just his body that changes and gets affected.
Mm-hmm.
But now he can influence his surroundings and do things with them too. But other people can too in their own special little way with their devil fruits. It's weird. But he basically can like, it's like almost like a cartoon fight, kind of, where like, however Luffy thinks he can fight, and it's and it's very comical. Where like now he's fucking hitting people outside of the manga borders, and they land, and like he's like they're outside of the manga and shit, and like a prime example is just like if he's getting beat up, his eyes pop out of his skull, and he's like getting thrashed around, and it's very violent, and it's making the fucking boinks and dinks sounds and shit. Like it's just super comical, and the reason is because Luffy has like the freest fighting. Yeah. So that when people watch, it gives them inspiration to like do what they want to do and things, and like it's like the fuck, what was it? I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. But
I don't
like
fucking know. You're supposed to be the specialist.
His whole thing is
You're supposed to know.
I haven't watched One Piece in a while, but like his whole fruit when it's awakened is that you as a bystander watching feel inspired to like do what you want to do, and you just want to be free, and you'll do anything. Okay. Like it empowers you to feel free.
Is it fucking
so like
bullshit?
Yes. Yeah. Will of D. I don't know if it's actually tied to Will of D, whereas I think it's tied to this other person that Luffy's the reincarnation of. Okay. Because the person that was referred to as Joy Boy had like the same kind of effect on people. Yeah. Where they just wanted to like they just were free. They felt liberated or some shit from his presence, and he also fought any opposing power and stuff. Yeah. And so Joy Boy had that effect, and now Luffy, when he's fighting in this way with his awakened fruit, has that same effect where people are like, "Whoa, he's the savior. He's the man. He's Joy Boy."
One Piece lore is some fucking weird.
I love it so much. It is. I just watched this video about why Sanji's one of like the writer's favorite Straw Hats. Yeah. And it actually changed my perspective. I was like, oh, he probably actually he's on to something here, man. Because Sanji gets a lot of attention. Yeah. That I guess you just kind of like goes right over your head. You don't really think about it. Damn, bro. That's fucking whack. You still need to meet Frankie, dude.
I'm not gonna fucking...
Bobby's further than you.
Wait, Frankie?
Frankie, cyborg Frankie. There's cyborgs. There's fucking cyborgs and robots in this story, man. People go to the moon. People go to the moon.
My own time.
People go to the moon.
In a pirate ship?
Yes.
That's kind of cool.
It's fucking... Whatever can happen, happens. Are there seas on the moon? Literally don't know. All we know that like was seen was this character looking at the moon. Like you see from behind, camera behind him, he's just looking and he's on the fucking moon. You're like, what? But it was very subtle, and I think it was just in the manga.
One Piece is
manga.
A fucking...
I love it. It's the coolest shit.
I have such a love-hate relationship with it.
And this won't be the first time we talk about it. This is such a long episode.
It really is. Do you want to... Chuck, fuck. Stop.
No.
You're an asshole.
No.
God damn, dude. We'll hang out with you after. Do you want to take us out, Chuck?
Yeah, you want to do the outro, Chuck?
Do you want to do the outro real quick?
I think this is just a testament to that. This podcast can probably be filmed at any time.
Yeah.
And we could just go. And people will find things interesting. They won't find things interesting. We'll just have to find out.
Yep.
Next time on Primal Intelligence.
Primal Intelligence. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for doing, man.
Thanks for doing. We'll work on our outros and intros. We'll do a thing.
We'll figure it out.
Hopefully.
It's a process.
Yep.
Please stay with the process. Trust us.
Yep.
You can trust good old Aidian and Brody.
And Chuck.
And Chuck. But, toodles. Bye-bye. I want to see what the fucking first half looks like. Like, what, like... And then we got to figure out how to fucking... Still going.